on attack.
They show us another wrinkle and they seem more and more impressive.
Salat 2G, welcome dude. Thank you so much for the support. 3 months. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Okay, Insta Dog goes out, Insta Dog goes out as well. So info for info. Oh. Oh, we messed this one up. But they at least get a lot of heaven control. They might have lost their time though. 4-person over towards here with the rotate. Again, they did do the dog over towards A, and they just got caught with util out. He did great to get 2, but yeah, 2 on 1 now.
And it's funny, the reason why Mirrors is there in the first place is because of that false start that Zeppa had.
Spike planted.
Heat just not fast enough either.
Okay, he heard them both. Saw one, saw the other one shooting, so he knows where they both are.
Leaf's just going to keep daring him to land the shot. Challenging him to deliver when his team needs him to the most. Time low though as it continues to tick away. They lined up for him, but Leaf cleans him up.
Nicely handled.
And that's one of those things that Cloud9 have just improved on over and over every single week.
Yeah, strong pistol. I think Zelsis did really good. The luck here was nice.
Tail ends of rounds where you see 2 players just hip to hip, able to trade out and time things really well, understanding where Heat's going in that situation. And again, with that false start, they're still able to get the round. Speaks to the flexibility.
I think the first one was intended? Nah, I don't think so. It looked like there was a literal like body block.
MiBR have struggled with in the past.
Okay, 2 rifles,
but they have
3 backup guns.
Success despite the massive
stack over towards a heavy 5-person util on the sky. It's pretty important to try and work this out if they are going to be doing it.
Stack, bro. Everyone. The 3 of them playing on site and the other 2 close by. I mean, they're going to, if they commit to this V hit, it's entirely
looking
vacant.
like they're going to the right site.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Leaf end up popping his Trailblazer and just seeing the rest of the site open.
This is going to check everything.
And they could even delay these stars now.
Checks over towards B main. Well Spike. Gonna need that one.
We're planning to leave the Spike a little bit while they were exploring, but it's a free site.
Might get some use of question mark slug coming in here.
No information about what's going on. Heat might have just heard it. Yep, everybody coming through, and they also peeked A main. I wouldn't be surprised to see
because there's a chance that they don't go for this. They don't want to give him any orbs. The time has come.
Like I'm looking at Heat, he's got the shorty. Like they're looking for exits, and Cloud9's not going to give him a little bit. Maybe Rooney will want to chase.
I mean, we may have a round where neither player saw the opponent.
Yeah, they're both very good with the Stinger.
Not one player saw the other. That's ridiculous.
They loved the old Stinger before it was nerfed as well.
Don't ruin it. Leaf.
Of course, Leaf is hunting for anti-ecos. He's hunting for the eco frags. No way.
All good. They still never saw each other.
Step up. Where are you going? He knows it's a trap now.
They still never saw each other.
He might die to the Spike now, actually. And they all do go down. I was worried there for a second.
Yeah, they managed to get 1 kill out of it.
All go down.
And I love how disappointed the crowd
That's so much nicer to look at. That's so much better.
Yeah, literally though, that was ridiculous.
That's what happens when you gamble. Not nearly the same approach this time for MiBR. They have weapons, they have full rifles and full armor, so much more of a spread approach to this round.
And you do see the Viper FRZ getting ready to put his orb down in mid, much like the rest of the scene who's running the double.
We go into this one.
Opting not to do that, by the way. And the big key was finding ways
with the one death they do buy a hero gun into it, so they're going for the NA buy. C9 has been doing this anyway. No matter who they lose in the bonus, they decide to buy up anyway.
And that smoke actually does obscure Jake peeking that.
Flash was great. Breach util at the moment is great. Nade stops them from going in, and that's an important kill. Okay, nicely handled from MiBR.
On the bonus too, which both these teams fantastic at. Leaf trying to find his way back in. He has that Vandal. Remember, he went down last time and still bought.
All under Rooney now in this 1v4 with the Spectre. We'll get one step closer to having that Rolling Thunder online. Make it 2, actually.
Okay, really clean.
But MiBR
what do they get? 2 kills? 2 kills into this one, so it should be a swing round.
That
Two
double
people
control just
combine.
walking out to the box. And Zeppa not
So
clearing
everyone
that.
from C9 combine next, and then there should be two people that
I mean, Cloud9
combine.
have only played this map once
Who are
against
they?
Loud way back so
One.
early in the season. I'm wondering if they haven't been
Two.
stressing it as much as they might have wanted
Okay,
to
huge round.
going into this pick against MiBR. Because you see there, Zeppa 100% when he's satcheling, he should be clearing that corner, but they want to get the value with the stun that's going out too, so.
Insta
He's the
dog
only
trying
one
to set up
follow
the jet.
on it as well. There's no double duelist. It's such a different comp.
Insta dog back.
Dangerous peek there from FRZ.
No
And
vision.
the deep flash.
Nothing
You
blocked
see
this
some of that
vision
annotation
though.
already. Zeppa expecting some pressure and from Mail, but still chooses, to challenge FRZ and loses the fight.
And that's great play from FRZ too.
Very good.
Backing down the rope, avoiding the stun, avoiding the flashes that are going in against him, and then just coming right back up where Zeppa does not expect you to re-challenge. I think MiBR right now. Obviously 2 rounds in a row, Zeppa goes down first, but because he's one of the only tools that Cloud9 have
cracked
to
me up.
take these engagements,
That
if they're
actually
able to
cracked me up.
consistently shut him down, you're looking at a very interesting split game here.
Yeah, they're
That's gonna be tough
MiBR are
to
doing
gain
good at
traction
shutting
in that
this down at the
situation.
moment.
As we're even seeing in this round, right? Like, Zeppa's already dead, and
Yeah.
going to be waiting for some of the utility to come back up, like Rooney's fault line that just came up.
The
You don't have
good
the
news
same
for
drop.
MiBR
He's
is they
backing
still
so
have
far away. I was thinking this is still a
JZZ's
very real possibility here for Cloud9.
nades that has
Because
just
Rooney's
gone
one
out.
off his ult. If he can get a kill,
A lot of
that
people here
changes
as well.
things, but the
Flash
stun
is
so
nice,
good.
but
Dude, and it feels like it takes forever. We've got the Rolling Thunder into that as well.
Oh, he took the orb right
yeah,
there.
he didn't see him.
Very interesting.
Okay, they managed to use the ult into, so they used the ult into the
There's also really patient
2v4 by the
Zelsis.
way.
It looks like he took
Just
his
as a
time with
heads
the
up.
player that was stunned up,
2v4
made sure
ult.
there was no one
Bring
else
it down
playing
into
back
the
behind Clover before
2v3.
taking the free kill.
And this person in B main
Not
is
room to work with,
insanely
but they gotta be
important.
worried about Heat,
What's
who-
the
he
timing
smoked
like?
the
Oh, they see
turret
the
off.
jet smoke.
And he
What the
decapitates
hell was
Rooney
that?
afterwards. Great response
That
from
was
MiBR.
crazy.
And there,
He even knew he was
Cloud9
gonna.
actually
He even knew he was
do a
gonna
couple of
push
different
it
things
because he
that
saw
were
the
very
jet
difficult
smoke
to deal with.
covering
I
the
think when you're considering what the next
the
steps
turret.
here
That
for
shot
Cloud9 are,
looked wild.
it's to take
Nicely
that
handled
orb
from
and
MiBR. They
go
look
for a
good in this
controlled
one.
exec with Rooney, but instead they walk out dry. They deal with that.
C9 had a weird
FRZ
round
does
here
go
though,
down to the stun while he's
where
playing up in
the
heaven,
Sky was
but
trying
Rooney
to
takes the orb
fake
late
and
to
make
make it
pressure
so they
over
don't
towards
plan
A
for
with the
breach
dog,
ult.
but they
If he
had
takes that
nothing
orb,
to
all of a sudden they all
actually
backing off side.
block the vision
So
here.
pretty nice from Cloud9, but
Like, I
MiBR
guess they were
still
just trying to push off
handle
the
it
jet
so
because they
well,
thought the jet had been
fluidly.
set up from the dog. I don't know, it looked a bit
Stinger
weird.
around here, Cloud9,
Either way,
this is, I mean, most of the time we're writing this round off,
3
but
stingers.
Cloud9
That was the round that we
33%
talked
on
about being
ecos.
big and
So
forced
this
them
is
down to
super
eco.
dangerous.
Chance
It's not a boring
for
round.
MiBR to
the-
stack up
the
some money,
newcomers
but
to the
yeah,
team
C9
too,
have
well,
like the best eco
continue
record.
to favor
I
the
think I
sheriff
remember
in these
looking, it was like
moments.
30, 33 or
It's
something.
because the Stingers are making so much
There was
space
nothing-
for them
there was
to
nothing
actually
there, Manny.
find
I was watching it the
really
whole
easy
time.
calculated kills that they can spring into 2 or 3.
They've had many a highlight moment with that weapon in hand. Let's see if it delivers again. This time 4 players playing across mid. Standing on top of an Astra Star. And an opener for Leaf.
He bringing it back in, but he's
Oh my goodness. Oh god.
Trouble. Leaf is right there.
How does he get out?
Dude, he never saw him.
Okay. Seekers go in as well. He
Michael
managed to
will
just get
actually
out here.
save
Looked,
FRZ.
yeah. There was some
The
sheer
good thing is
panic.
actually saving fuel and not completely relying on that orb in mid. And MiBR has been struggling in 4v5s this entire streak that
Okay,
they've
he
had.
gets the ult.
They're one of the
he gets
worst
the
in the
ult
leagues
picking
at
up
these
that ult. A
situations
little
where
bit
they lose that
risky,
first
but
kill. Which speaks to how important Heat is, but he evened it out and he's still up.
They kept mid presence that entire time. Invested
yeah, and
in
they just
Seekers
took
for
the
a day, and they're
whole of
rotating
beat
back
control
in.
as well. Oh god, this round is really on.
So much control here too.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
This is vintage Cloud9.
Just so far ahead of MiBR right now.
Catalan FPS,
They
thank
are
you so
starting
much,
to
dude.
show up.
For watching every watch party. Thank you so much for the
Now,
support,
I
mate.
need to
Appreciate
mention
it.
again,
3
you
months.
said this wasn't going to be a boring round given the light weaponry. and
Double
they've made it a
stack
close
here
one.
as
They've
well.
made it a competitive one too. Mary's trying to turn away the first flash,
They're not gonna
unaware of the
check
fact
it.
that
Oh.
someone's literally
There's
right
2 players here baiting
them.
too.
Yeah,
have
there's
no
not a
clue about
chance they
Leaf.
expect the
There's
second
the
person
second.
here.
Still one more to come
11
though.
bullets.
RGL playing up in heaven. Heat's up there as well. 2v2, Rooney still has some utility. This is not a secure round for MiBR, even though they
It's
have
a
the gun
good plant for
advantage.
Rooney.
Oh,
Astra ult
Cosmic
comes
Divine
in.
makes this interesting, but they cannot get
Damage
Zeppa's
is
kill.
nice. Yes, they
He'll get
close
his
the
ult.
distance.
Still not on it.
Oh, I like this
Spot
idea.
is so good from RGL.
Yeah. Oh, what a shot from Rooney. No way.
For Cloud9.
There are
Of
some
course
shots
it's
getting
Rooney.
hit. Give me this replay.
Who's able to snap to his head. That guy is so good. It's another Thrifty. Every single week, we just get our breaths taken away by stuff like this. Rudy is insane to find that kill. That was such a good angle from RGL. I was just pointing it out. You don't expect somebody to playing so
There's
far
such a big difference between this region
full defusing.
with the replays.
I just don't get it, man.
He's just better. Tools now for Cloud9 and a full A look.
Okay, so the eco stats still intact. Again, they just have the highest eco percentage.
Of weapons that MiBR have to work with in this round.
And yeah, the stat improves.
Right there.
And they still have 3 members here. He's going to be playing in mid, so
That breaks the econ.
A little bit of pressure
And obviously they kept 2 alive in that one, so they both got good upgrades.
That should be the cue, really. I mean, between the Roomba and the fault line, yeah, Heat's starting to make his move. But there's an alarm bot keeping him back for now, and that should protect things for the time being. FRZ the first to fall. You hear the showstopper used. Zebba's gotten backside. He's cleared everything.
Yeah, forced him out from elbow. This was nice. Ooh, nice shot.
Clean up from Miris to keep it interesting.
JZZ too. Surprised he gets a kill there while running away from the showstopper. And we still got this Vandal up.
Planted.
Talk about dangerous.
Yeah,
Heat with the Marshall
it's
too.
very
He can maybe
doable.
find another
Astra
weapon
has
now.
1.
There's one
2
definitely
now.
up top heaven, but might have even fallen off. There's a lot of time to work with here, and 2 stars. There's some interesting ideas here from RGL. Just depends on if you can execute. There's the Vandal that Heat's looking for.
They've used a lot of time here. They're going to have to be quick on this move, waiting for Cloud9 to try to funnel out, and it's gotten down to a 1v1. Leaf is still healthy. Heat is not. In fact, he's far from it.
Doesn't have time either. Has to find a kill now. Oh!
Finds a kill.
Yeah,
He's
nicely
not gonna
handled
get
from
the
Leaf
defuse.
though.
Is he even going to get away?
It was a good eco.
barely.
It was a good
Just
eco.
barely.
It did good damage.
And I have to say, that was definitely, I mean, the couple of Sheriff kills that they got is that it was coming in while Cloud9 did a great job actually pushing those players to stay stuck in elbow. Super nice from MiBR, and RGL is
Because it was such a close round, means that we get another
That's
swing
something
round.
that I think was a key
Yeah,
point in some of their earlier victories, especially the one against NRG.
this all might be up soon. Yeah, and this makes a lot of sense as well, because if they lose this, have another eco, at one point then it's just 2-6, and it's a nightmare.
When they're playing well, it's everybody on the team. JZZ, FRZ. Other than Mures, all of the
Yeah,
players have had
C9's
stand-up
eco
performances in
percentage,
one
like,
map or another.
it's so high.
But it's just not
I remember
reflecting in their
seeing
record.
someone
And in
post
the
it on
last
Twitter. It was like
6 maps
33 or
that they've
something.
lost,
It's
and
crazy.
some stops as well.
They're just
None
so
of the
good with
players
stingers.
have been showing up. So to see
It's
at least
30.
RGL heat up a little bit is,
Yeah,
a,
it's
is a
strong.
good sign if you're a MiBR fan, because again, this is a must win. Now that EG won early in the day, those 2 teams are going to be the guys who are fighting for that last tiebreaker to get into the playoffs. And now that EG won,
There's
MiBR
that game
must
against
win to
EG,
keep
right, where
that
they
record
pretty much
close
just
to
won
keep
every
it
eco.
even between them at
I
3
remember it. That
3 and
definitely
4.
helped.
It's crazy to think we're nearing the end of the season and some of this pace matters now. Also worth remembering here for MiBR, given their comp, for them to be on defense, like you expect the other side to be their stronger one. So they just, much like in the standings race, they just want to keep it close, right? They just want to keep it competitive.
Okay.
The important part too is their next match.
Yeah, like
is
we said,
against EG,
important
so that
rounds.
head-to-head battle
Yeah.
matters
For the
so
econ.
much.
Yep.
Probably going to see these
But
ults
it
into
doesn't
it. We're
matter
pretty
if you
close
lose
to this
Cloud9,
as
which
well.
is crazy,
If
but
they want
unfortunately,
to
hey,
try
that's
and
the way
take
the
B
season
main or
goes.
something, we don't
You're
see
not
it
playing
at the
the
moment
second
though.
best team in the league by standings
Wanting to shut down middle. Double duelist over towards middle.
for your most important match.
Ult goes in. There is 4 people here. Do they
Off of MiBR's timeout, they call.
have a plan for this, or is it?
Deep flash over top.
Were they
Gets
expecting this somewhere
confirmation
else?
that there is some presence close by.
If they dog them off here,
Oh
that could
wow.
be so devastating. And they do even try to use a grab well there to catch
Okay,
him as
see
he
the
tries
pings.
to walk out of the pit. But FRZ
He did see him at the end.
And the Trailblazers actually get slowed down because of that grapple. It's a good idea.
Done,
but
here comes
they're keeping
things.
the pressure on him. And
On the
he's finding
spams, there
gaps.
they are.
He's not-
Damn, they handled this
That
well.
was so well handled by Cloud9.
Yeah, and they just realized that he's out in the open majority of times doing this one.
Yes,
This
you're
was
right. There was a
really,
lot
really
going
nice.
on
The
there, but I
dog
think even
kind of
just
saw.
highlighting
So the
Rooney's
dog cleared
fault line
everywhere,
instantly off
and
of the
then
Roomba.
I saw
Yep.
some
Getting
pings, and I think it was just who is it?
And Seekers
I think it was just
here
Leaf
take this
saying
hit.
that he has to be
Does
in
it
this
for
area, so then they
FRZ
boom
up
botted
and
this
does
area and then
Celsius get this
spammed
kill
it down.
against RGL.
This is the
It's so
reaction.
crucial.
Zelsa's ready for it now. He gets
Yes,
a lot of
does.
space
That's
over
gonna
towards
open
here.
the
And C9 just so nice into these rounds. Takes early alarm bot as well. That's good.
There's a turret, there's a nano, they're gonna have to get through as well.
He did such a good job holding that space off.
30 seconds.
And now, I mean, you have such good post-plant tools too. Zelsis
It's a safe plant though. Time's a little bit low, they don't want to mess around with it to get a safe plant, gonna fire towards site. They might consider saving.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because of that, they're gonna save. JZZ doesn't have a
And
way
that's
out.
just really nice because the econ was never in a comfortable position, but now they get 3,000 on top of this.
To try to catch
It's
up because he
perfect.
thought that Zelsis was the only player. He thought that they were really trying to execute on that A site with those Seekers. But because of that pick, they were going to rotate off. He was trying to get ahead of the play.
2-1-2-2. Okay.
Gets way
2-9
too
on top of
far
this.
ahead of it. And again, Zelsis did
So they
such
can
a
get
good job with that.
pretty
Alarmbot deep,
decent.
the Molly as well.
Everyone that
Because
stays alive
otherwise
gets
he
a
could have
1,000, so
actually
this can be a
challenged that
drop.
spike going down. And you might have been able to get out this lockdown from Zelsis. You might have been able to get out some of the ults. Point of order 2, Rooney 1 off his. Could be a factor in the next.
They've had 15 more. That's so many
Bringing it back
ecos.
to that split map against Loud.
So many
Rooney
eco wins.
was such
That's
a
crazy.
key factor in denying the op of Aspas. His utility
Yeah, that's
was
impressive.
so good, combined with those drones that we just saw in that last one to push off the Viper pit. You just saw Leaf use his Trailblazer. You just saw Zeppa as well with his boom. Combined with that, they were constantly finding out where the
because
op
they
was
saved into this, we get another
and moving around with that.
one.
Now that
Didn't
Heat's
fully
not
reset
really
them
been
because
able
we
to
had
get
3
that
guns
up at
saved.
all on this defensive half. He's free to
I say
use
reset,
it
it's
to
not a
stun for
reset,
some
just
aggressive plays.
wreck the money.
To stun the Viper out of the pit.
Closest he's gotten to it is Marshall.
Every single time they do the dog though, it's to set after the jet, so they should know. They dog back. Good info, it's great flash. Force the dash out of them.
You're still seeing Rooney's utility just
4 people here though.
aggressive early angles.
And it looks
It's all
like
about the
Zeppa
timing
and
on the
Zelsis
raise,
might end up
nades.
sending it on this B
As
side
we
while
can
the
see
flank
though,
is
we look at the
rotating around.
mini-map.
With this
Oh, this
cosmic
is
divide.
great. Look at this.
And
They
MiBR
forced
is
them off.
backing away, and they're not going to actually have information that this is not a hit. Zeppa
Yeah,
again,
2 people
false
here.
start, but it doesn't matter.
And then
There's
look at this,
nobody
look
on
at the
this side.
mini-map. It's so good right now.
No way you push this.
Another instance where Cloud9 are just going to be able to waltz into the side and get whatever they want.
Yeah, and this is enough. They're not going to realize until literally now.
Yeah,
Now they know.
Guys, we've been tricked.
Oh god, it's so good.
And it
It's
just
actually
gives
so
much
good.
time for a disgusting
Hawk
setup.
goes in, forces them back, block vision, 1 person in,
All because
heavy
the stinking
rotate,
kids on that B side.
and
Zeppa
yeah, what a time to use it as well.
throwing them for a hunt.
Plant for heaven,
There's still a
good
shot
after
at this
plant
here for
positions.
MiBR.
No one
You
on the
gotta be
site
able to
though,
convert
but
some of
that's
these.
kind of fine.
It's planning for heaven.
Never mind.
All 4 players are there. And the crazy part too, FRC, JZZ
Wait,
just used his ult,
JZZ
too.
uses his
And they
ult
don't
here
even
as well.
realize it's planted for heaven
Man,
because
this
they
is
had no
desperation.
control, even close to it. What a
Yeah, time's
beautiful
so
fake from
low.
C9.
Oh,
Rooney
man,
is
it's a
calling
mess.
circles around MiBR right now. He's making a fool
What a
out of
sick
them.
round from, oh, they're not going to save any of the guns as well.
I mean,
What a sick
I
round.
was worried when the hit first
Really
came
good
through
round
because
from
I
C9.
only saw the lockdown, and I saw 3 members of MiBR start to go mid, and okay, they're
2-9 lost
dividing on this,
bonus
so they're
like we
gonna start
said,
to
so they
rotate
can
away,
get
but I
some
feel like
judges.
that
They
sort of
can
cosmic divide was
get an
enough
okay low
to
buy.
really
Man,
sell things.
Well, I also
This
think
is
that
gonna-
the
this
reason
has
why
a
they were
chance
mid is
to
they were
rack
just-
up pretty
they weren't
high.
worried about it. They were already convinced
What a
themselves
really
that
nice
it
round.
was a hit. So they were just staying out of that lockdown in heaven. And it's surprising to see them not actually go look for flanks or anything there too, because that could have given them extra information with the space that they could have had. So now, we're in round 9, they have to eco. Heat with his knives, they have a judge in JZZ's hands. But here's the breach ult now, potentially too, on this B site. They noticed what happened on that edge.
Haven't got much to
Zelsa's
shut
gonna
this
rotate
down.
around.
Are they going to
They've
wall
try-walked
contact
out
this?
so
Yes,
many
they
times.
are. And the raise nade that they want is over here, so they get the site for free. In return, they're going to lose middle,
How
but
often is this
going to be able to
happen
get a
in this
good
game? It
plant.
cannot
Still have one over
continue.
towards B
3
main, but we
times
don't have any
They're
info
gonna be able
here.
to get into a site for free.
Spike planted.
Not a single bullet fire.
Celsius
And
is
there's
watching
some
though.
flank presence now.
Placing
But
alarm
Rooney's
It just
putting
got the
himself in
alarm
such a way
box, so
that
that's
he
the info
can
now.
secure the round by playing on the pivot.
And that's gonna be the
3
huge
people
Shirley.
B main to fight this.
Trailblazers,
Breach
they're
has
rolling
everything.
fun, they wanna
Breach
take the fight,
ults
but
as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're swinging out on this.
They don't know how many people are back here, so this is dangerous to Jake. to
Yeah,
actually
right click, there
explore.
go your
They just
knives.
confirmed everything, though. I mean, they know that Jet's close by. They know that Sky is close.
And they just had Leafs Trailblazer go through spawn, so they have a safe
How much does
exit path
Keeper
now.
help with the
It's just
strats?
matter
A
if they
lot.
can take it before the MiBR players get here.
He's honestly one of the most inventive
It doesn't
person,
matter, the choke is just
like
too
people
hard.
that I know about. He does some.
You need the
Some of them are a little
rest
bit
of the
crazy,
bounce there.
but some of them are really good.
Ooh.
And a message sent.
That's definitely the thing that he's like
I don't know if
best
they
at
need
is
more
coming up with
messages.
new stuff.
This score is enough of a message, I think, at this point.
They've communicated plenty.
So he ups a lot strat-wise.
Perhaps concerning for MiBR for a couple of reasons, right? Obviously, they're getting walloped right now. They look entirely lost on the map. Cloud9 have found success on both extremities without really exploring mid very much at all. But this is where historically
right.
we've seen Heat.
We're back here again. Money's in the bin.
Just continue to end.
2 rounds.
I worry about that a little bit here. We haven't seen it yet, but I know he has the propensity to do it.
I don't know. He definitely has the most
So,
first engagements. Like,
from
he's
what
up
I've been
there.
hearing when I
That's the
talk
most
to
first engagements for his
Cupid,
team.
like Leaf,
Close to 38%.
and pretty much what you're saying, Leaf and Zelsis call a
But I
lot.
feel like that's actually
Like
he's
they
losing
really,
confidence in
really
that
do call a
in the
lot
last
into
couple
these
of
rounds.
matches, and you can see he's oftentimes not even close to taking that first fight. There's the first
Okay,
fight.
they get
Finally,
they get on the
FRZ is
site,
able
but they
to
have
take
no
out
map
Leaf,
control.
but
So
they're
I
actually
like
pushing
this
out
decision.
clearance
They do it
screens
with the spike,
spike
so there's
here.
a
All
potential
4
they can go
players.
all the way
And they
around
might
to.
start to run circles again.
Yeah, they were really kind of hoping for a kill. They're just going to hold up. There could be someone over towards middle. I'm not entirely sure. I imagine because he's holding this that they didn't see everyone.
RGL, the only one close by. And off of the freeze, MiBR confused as to what's going on.
I don't know that they can get. I would wonder to see if Zelsis goes for a fake tap. Yes. To try to bait some peeks out
Fake
right
tap,
now.
try
they
and
just
get
stunned
something
and
out of
spotted
it. Yeah,
missed
they
RGL,
really
and
wanted to
because
peek
of that,
from
they're gonna
spawn.
have to commit to A. The
And
thing here,
it's
MiBR
very
had
nice that
full
MiBR are
information.
giving them
They had
nothing
them
at the moment.
surrounded. So they knew.
Okay, the only
They
bit of
had to
map
be up
control
in
they have is
screens
spawn.
and
This
on
is
site.
very hard to unforesee.
No
Man.
ults for Cloud9
We've got
here.
Astral as well,
Just
but I
me.
don't think they need to use it.
You're starting to see some of that utility dropped out from Zelsis onto the site. Meanwhile, the rest of Cloud9 trying to scale forward. Heat online with the op. He's going to have a chance in a second, too, depending on when the swing comes through. Jake's timing not great. Another kill for Heat.
Yeah.
And another round for MiBR.
MiBR did really good to not give them a
Very
kill.
nice. You see this
They
one
were
from
really
Cloud9
searching over
A,
towards, I
somewhere
think it was
where
the
they
Astra
haven't
and spawn. I
explored
think it was
very
right,
often
RGL.
in the last few rounds.
It was
they
very
get punished
disciplined
for
from
it.
them.
FRZ's allowed free
And
reign
the good
of
news for them as well, they
rotating
keep
off mid
3
in that
alive.
instance.
So even if they lose
Leaf
this
as well
next
to be
round, they
taken
would
down.
get money reset, but
It's huge. I mean,
they'll be able to buy
you've
into
seen
it. One
how
person will take a
often
hit.
His Trailblazers used as a spearhead. And there it's not able to be used in that way. Nobody able to flash off of it too. 7-3 is still not a pretty scoreline. So MiBR need to catch that again, and potentially even more. This map is not nearly as defensive sided as it used to
Killjoy,
be.
oh, they're going fast.
And here we go, flash up, but will he check the corner? No, again the same mistake. from
Yeah.
Zephyr.
I like that he took his time to wait here. Dog goes out over towards A, but they were hiding from it,
But you're
so
right, that's now twice that
Zelsis
we've
might
seen
feel
Zephyr
like he
try to
has the
take that
timing,
space
but
mid
doesn't
and
want to
get
try
punished by the
anything. But I
same
wouldn't
angle.
blame him if he did. It's 4v5.
Miri's with the Seekers. They've got the Cosmic Divide too. And you're starting to see some of the rotations. FRZ, who was previously playing on that northern side, now rotating back. And it's actually Miri's who's filling that space.
It's a nice time of the ult.
Rooney just got his fault line back up.
All over towards middle there.
Good there that Leaf flashes first. So he can deal with the Seekers without getting pushed. But there's still 2 players right next to him. Will he make a play for it with a stun? It looks like they did just stun, but it's not going to find the sky. And again, multiple
These 2 rounds
instances
have
of
been
this
great
now,
from
too.
MiBR.
They're
No
really
mollies for the
relying on that
Viper though,
Rooney
so
stun
there's a
to
small
find
chance
pick.
they could get caught off.
30
They
seconds.
found a target, just not the right one. Rooney trying to make a play and find the
Remaining.
second, and he cannot.
Spike down B.
All things considered, a pretty clean.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Nicely
they
handled.
lost 2 at the end there, but
7-5, and then they got
Once again.
double duelist for the attack. It's
Last round
actually
in
Plenty
the
of money
half.
on
actually
both
not too
sides,
bad
too.
right now.
As we go into this final round.
It was
That
looking
A-timing from
it was
Phoenix is
looking
really nice,
horrendous,
too.
but
I think
it's actually not
something
too bad now.
that MiBR in the last 2 rounds have done really well is actually find those gaps when Cloud9 is slow walking and dry peeking and using utility to peek off of that. Obviously, too, the mistakes that Cloud9 made in the last 2 rounds. The second kill on Muri's walking up on Leaf with the stun there, that was definitely not something that was, I wouldn't call a huge mistake. It's just, you really are trying to overcommit off of the stun.
Blind.
Info for
You can
info.
definitely get
The
both
one
kills
outside A didn't
in that
hit, the one
instance.
inside B did.
And MiBR, if they bring it back
This
this
dog
last
clears
round, this could
everything,
definitely
and
be
he checks
competitive.
underpass, but again, people can be hiding here.
But I'm wondering
Kinda
if it's the
common.
calls instead. Here, Cloud9 slowing right back down, not going for anything else. They're going for what the mid control really let them do in the earlier parts of this half.
I like this from FRZ too, playing on the other side, right? You expect that to be checked. The angle he'd been in a couple of times now, but it's been filled by Cloud9.
Okay, they take mid, but it took them a while, but again, not too bad.
Once again, we're seeing
Viper
this
only used
contact
one
being
molly,
approached from
so
Cloud9.
that's a bit of a
Everyone
win.
close by, and
Killjoy
lockdown.
over towards here. In reaction,
up
they're
in
going to go
mail.
take B main, it's looking like.
Nades
And they're
keep
going
them
to see
off,
no
but
one
they don't
here.
have B control. They don't have B main either.
Dog goes
They're
in.
having to invest a Trailblazer to clear it out to get up there.
Oh,
and out here.
boss.
There's 3 players here. Zepp's been really off of the satchels.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. FRZ still playing back
Such a
side.
heavy stack
They
here,
look
they don't
stunned
expect
here.
the
They
person
don't know
back
what to
side.
do.
Oh, no, okay. I'm
This is
fully wrong.
brutal.
Wow, he did unbelievable. He got a kill earlier, that's why they knew he was there.
I mean, this is looking
3v5. Sorry, 2v5 into a 2-on-2.
It's just on Zelsis now, 1v2.
20 seconds. What is that Seeker doing? Does give info on where RGL is.
He's deciding to play on side here, choosing not to get off. He spotted that, so he knows that RGL is close. But RGL still
Good
gets the
recovery
kill.
from MiBR. Managed to get 3 in a row here.
Last couple of rounds were
And
real
again,
sideways
double
for Cloud9.
duelist.
Oh, absolutely.
Should be
And I think back
Should
to that
be able
sample
to
round where
feel
they go for that
comfortable,
double satchel up.
and they're
again,
having a good
we
half
saw that mistake where he doesn't clear that
on
box.
attack.
I'm wondering why even Cloud9 want to do that. Are they trying to punish FRZ in that moment? And why? What has spurred them on to do that?
7-5 half for MiBR, for Cloud9, excuse me. We're going to throw it to Mel, who's standing by at the telestrator, to break a little something down for us.
Which round is this? What you got for us?
All right, and I'm here to break down an awesome eco round approach by Cloud9. Here you see they're on a half buy, they got stingers, and I love how they approach this round. They're actually gonna go for a fake 80 fault, which in rounds like this, you wanna play unorthodox, you wanna play non-standard, you wanna play normal, you wanna catch them off guard. So they're trusting Leaf to solo fake the 80 fault while they 3-man walk up mid. This default, this fake is so good that it has already pulled heat off of the mid line. That allows C9 to take all this space for free. Meanwhile, Leaf is just getting this early control, solo faking with the flash, and Leaf actually goes above and beyond his duty. He actually gets a kill here. He actually walks up, gets this really important kill while they fully know his location. And
While
with that
shooting
map
a
control,
dog.
even though he gets this trade, this is heavily favoring the attack, and he goes back, gets his Seekers at the bottom of A ramp here, right here, gets his Seekers, and they turn this into an A fake. They know they have a lot of time because of how quickly they were able to get all that space. They pull the A fake, and now I want to point out this really cool detail from their post plan as well. Just a masterclass by C9. This entire round has so many layers to it. So here, they're running up to B. It's a free site, not a single soul on the site. And you're going to see Leaf actually get under hell with the teammate, and they're going to double bait. Zelsis is playing an angle that can't even be seen, and he's gonna bait for his teammate. He's gonna die, so Moody's isn't even gonna like clear him after he gets a kill here. And that's just, I don't even know what you can say. They're just outclassing, outplaying them in every moment of this round. And on top of that, in the post plant, they planted wide, and what you're gonna see is you're gonna see Rooney actually go back, play his flash, play his breach charge as well. Let me go to the lineup spot. They know they have Astral, so you see where Zepp is playing here. He's playing close, and even though RGL has the read on this really good spot, Rooney wins the gunfight, and that allows C9 to get a huge economical advantage over the other team.
Nice.
Dude, the Melistrator, did you see that? The graphic and everything, that was dope. That
It's
looked
beautiful.
clean.
I love it. Really nice insight on a crucial swing round, I think, that really hurt the confidence in MiBR, but
Oh, I
they
mean,
did have
it
a
was mad.
resurgence of that.
It was mad impactful.
But I think it was based off of
It was a
Cloud9's
nice round though, she's not wrong.
mistakes. Bringing them
That
back into
Rooney
this, it
shot's
made
still
me think,
crazy,
okay,
though.
Actually, hold on. They're not as good as we might think. Even though they're second in the league, even though we know this is a must-win, but a tough situation for us, they've made it close here on split so
Triple
far.
frenzy against double frenzy.
Close enough to now get on what should be their stronger
Two
side.
ghosts
Remember,
out
the
as
double
well.
duelist comp they're running on attack should be a bit more difficult to weather here if you're Cloud9.
Something that's found major success in the meta. And the interesting part is when Cloud9
Good
played against
amount of
Loud, they were still
info.
running
There
that
was a
Gecko
sky flash at the beginning, and
way
I'm
back when,
pretty
and now we're
sure
back to the double
FRZ got
duelist that I
hit
think
by the sky
everybody has
flash
now
and then
picked up on.
insta-rotated after he got hit. I'm not sure. He was definitely throwing the smoke either way.
Other than Cloud9 and MiBR, these were the final stragglers, and MiBR going into it with this change. Now this Trailblazer finds a lot of information in rope, but also
Dog
feints.
goes in.
Mel was just talking about how a lot of this early utility usage can actually serve as a feint to pull people off of their intended positions. But here, Cloud9's not intending to hold mid.
Kragi, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Seems like they're much more intent on holding B. They've got 3 members close by and a 4th on the way.
Oh man, there's so many people here. The mid luck might work.
Make that 3.
It's all up to them.
2 that remain.
So much damage been done.
Could cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but I mean, with a maybe once your position spot.
Oh man, it's devastating. Yeah, they know because it's taken so long now.
For MedFarz either. He had definitely a timing. We could see that, but he doesn't. But he's also not looking to find it. If he peeks out, finds the person up on top of rafters there, that's a free kill.
Toxins going up.
And now Rooney's watching it, so the timing's way gone.
It's 15 seconds. Ah, dude, they can't get any good starts.
And now they know where JZZ is. He's
Okay.
cleaned up. Cloud9 get to 8.
Nicely done. Double pistol for C9.
Both pistols, one from Cloud9 too. And while they have had an eco round win, I don't think this game is going to require many more if they continue on here. And again, these two teams are very good at bonuses, so we're looking to see if Cloud9 can get there and convert.
Astra on this map is just so good for taking like mid control as well. The fake smokes are really nice. Like the whole util is just really good. A lot of it combos well when you have a breach as well, so that's a big reason why a lot of people pick Astra. Like the breach stun and the Astra suck is just great. It's just a really good map for it. You have the luck potential as well. Like the kit's really good.
Really aggressively peeking into the angle, and he's overstated.
Okay.
And look at this wall. They didn't really consider this. This wall is for sure going to be a B hit. That brings him back into it, but they only recovered a Marshall, so Rooney not too worried about that.
Oof.
And the shorty finds nothing too. The kills are coming way fast. Back into it for Cloud9.
Okay.
And just way too fast for MiBR to handle. Yeah, Rooney had a mistake, if you will, at the very beginning of the round. But
Do you think C9 and NRG both make it to Tokyo? Yeah. The 3 that I have are just loud C9 NRG, right?
Seppa with a long-range stinger kill there. Onto Heat, who went for that dash deep.
I think anything other than that is an upset.
He's still not investing.
Pretty
This is the
confident.
moment where I would see, you know, Zeppa, Leaf, buy a Vandal in this case. He's just going to stick with the Sheriff. Buys it for himself.
And you showed who you could do with it in the previous half too. So
No Lev, no Fury out. Lev have been maybe overestimated Lev a little bit.
flash early.
I don't think Fury have been consistent for me. I agree their peak looks really strong, but I haven't seen a consistent, strong performance from them.
Gain from both sides, but the info for the
Like
attack
they
is
just
clear.
had
The
that
defense is
one.
much better. They know they're in
They're like,
at this point.
and I mean this in the nicest way possible. They're like RRQ for me, where I've seen them play
And you can
insanely
tell here
good,
the setup
but
for
it's only
Cloud9 is to
been
try
like
to catch one of
twice.
those lurkers who has a Vandal up top ramp.
So I can't
MiBR in
say
this
with
case,
any
they have to be
confidence
aware
that I
they
can
don't
see
want to
them.
give him it. Problem for the setup is definitely
winning.
could get caught in a pinch, but this flash should actually break up the setup and force them to fall off, and they do.
I mean, that was literally as they got up there. The timing on that flash was
Same with
nuts.
NRG. Nah, ever since they changed roles, they just look like the best.
They just put the wall and the
I'm
ward
fine.
back up
I'm
towards
fine
A.
with NRG.
Found
NRG was
MiBR,
obvious. It was
and
just a
off of
roll
that,
for
they're
him.
actually rotating into mid, trying to clear some of that space out. It seems like they may want to end B here.
Yeah, that is a very important step that they just did right
It's a
there.
good sign
Clear
that they
inside
thought
of
that they could
vent so that
qualify
they can't get quick fight.
while switching up roles as well. Like that just shows how
Maybe a
much
bit too
confidence
much
they have in their
stability.
normal
Yeah, he
roles.
just passed the grab
Okay,
ball,
they
and now the
have
rest of MiBR follow
kind of
through.
owned this, hitting the site over towards one person here. Got
Who still has an alarm
Zel's
box
got to
on
do it
one
all.
side, but he's still playing into it. He's still
Time is really low. They might be able to catch him out here.
How are they doing this?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. Jake slows the stinger.
10 seconds left.
Just wait to
Time is really low. That's a spike down. It's done.
And that was leap from a distance.
Because Rooney
He's
can
gonna
just
get
swing
straight up. He
this.
has to stick this plant. I mean, oh, it
no.
missed. It missed.
Whoa.
He gets the
Whoa.
plant.
Okay, it's
But
fine.
not the kills.
It's fine. It blocked his vision as well on top of it.
Sliver of hope there for just a moment.
Damn, man.
I'm glad this game
MiBR
got a
really
little
having
patent
bad
to
starts
esports
into
dog
both
going
these
no
halves.
moment out of
They
you.
lost double pistol when they lose the bonus in this one. Obviously, they got
But
ecoed
that's a
at
bonus
2-2
conversion
as
that
well.
I honestly think MiBR had great chances. with
They're
the
just
call
so
that they
good
made.
with
But
stingers.
what a
I do
smoke
think
there from Jake.
MiBR messed this one up a
Look
little
at
bit.
how
They were
it allows
kind
him
of
to pivot
slow.
around the site and still able
I mean, they
to
were really
fight.
slow.
The players
Really,
coming out ahead
really
of the fight
slow.
to split
20
while
seconds
not
and they're
worried about the
entering the
players
site.
coming out of B main.
And that's just so
They looked a little bit lost when they didn't get any kind of kills over towards middle.
As a controller, he's not hesitant to take some of these aggressive angles and aggressive positioning to try to give his team a numbers advantage, and you just saw it there.
It's things like that that combine to make Cloud9 the best defensive team in this league. They're unbelievable. 60% win rate on defense. Their record obviously impacts that significantly.
This is cheeky. You see how far MiBR contacted up before finally bursting into vents? Try to catch someone slipping. Try to catch someone asleep. There's just no one there. You had a deep alarm bot out from Zelsis to make sure no one's cleared all the way through.
There's a cool delayed dive there.
Yeah, let's see what they can do.
Heat, but doesn't catch
They've at least taken a lot of control
they're
early
really
on,
playing
so
it
it's a
like
little
they
bit
have a
faster than
game
the round
plan
before.
against the
Dog
double
is going to
control
go clear
against the
all of
fight.
this
He's really
though.
trying to put that
Does it
over
get
that
around the
line.
corner?
They're
Yes, it
trying to
does.
hold on to mid.
So
But
they can
Cloud9's
heavy
foregoing that
rotate.
step
Heavy
entirely
rotate
and
comes in,
often
3
creeping
people
up
here,
now.
and it's about to be 4.
Hey, once again, aggressive angle and rewarded.
What a flash.
I mean, what a shot. Just,
Yeah, man, they
just
look
quite
good.
literally flawless
They
out
look
from
really,
Cloud9.
really good.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, the flash was great.
Beautiful stuff. And that was definitely a pretty decent investment there if you're MiBR. So they'll go into this.
NRG did a Navi maybe it will never be artists as I did to play Killjoy. I'll put that up there for free. It was not artists as I did. But I'm down for him to take the fall from it though. I like that. I think he wanted to play Killjoy. Okay, timeout. There's oh man, it's too far gone it feels like, but maybe.
Everything that MiBR throws you, even on these dangerous rounds, that eco.
Trust me, bro. Let me play Killjoy.
And then here as well, a stinger by that MiBR. Honestly,
Yeah, I can imagine those words coming out of his mouth. It's true. EMEA, who do I have? Liquid have been looking a lot better than I thought in a short amount of time. So Fnatic, Na'Vi, Liquid, still kind of strong with Giants, even though Weber wrecked them. So I would say those 4, maybe Foot. But I'm gonna go with Giants still. I think they'll be fine.
Duelist, aggressive go dive comp where they want to take space, where they want to apply pressure onto Cloud9's defenses. We haven't really seen that at all.
I really hope to see them give up some of the diving in.
Do you think EMEA is a 1-team, 2-team region? It's fine. Yeah, I think you're fine. I think people saying that are kind of, again, it's like a, but if you do that rule again, you have to do it over every region, right? So Na'Vi and Fnatic, in my mind, are the only ones that can win Tokyo from EMEA, yes. But I look over at Pacific, DRX, I look over at this, and C9, NRG, Loud. So yeah.
Play, but instead it's a trade.
But you have to do it for all regions if you're gonna be doing that kind of stuff.
I think Heat's in a great spot here. Okay. It looks like Zelsis is aware of it.
Not Liquid. I think they can have a good run. I don't think they're good enough to win yet.
If Heat even goes against Zelsis. Definitely Cloud9 spread more thinly than.
But let's see, they're improving fast.
Even though it's a 4v4.
And decisions for Heat. When does he strike? Where does he strike? Choose to bide his time.
One kill.
Oh, the timing on this. No.
Oh my gosh, he hears everything!
Okay, they get. Honestly, they'll take that. They get lucky to get this trade 11, so he can't heal himself, obviously.
He peeks off the flash and the footsteps. Cloud9 left to anchor early. Cosmic
Ult goes in. They actually managed to set off all of the Killjoy util. And a lot of this is on the Jet. What's the timing like of this?
Jake is gonna.
Big kill. Yeah, the timing on that was everything. It felt like Rooney did great, Jake did great, New Kids did great. Okay, Sideshow Zella, welcome. Thank you so much. With the Prime, new member of the Slug Club. Thank you, dude. Welcome in.
They've been here over and over. Stomp after stomp. At this point, they're definitely have the worst streak outside.
Gotta go back down to an eco. 7 chances. C9 looking great. Mick W as well. Mick W, thank you so much, mate. Welcome in with the Prime as well. Thank you so much, chat. Another new member of the Slug Club. Let's get some spam going as we potentially get to the end of this.
He didn't see RGL right there, it looks like. But somebody else called it out.
Nicely done.
little bit of pressure.
They push all the way through.
All the
They
way down
don't
on
know
the
about
side
the
of the map from
spike. I
FRZ.
mean, maybe they know about the spike. It's kind of close from that angle. They do now.
Oh,
Oh man, this is every game today is so one-sided. Holy hell.
what a mess!
This one crumbled real fast. Nicely done from C9. Double pistol made this easy. Good starts from them. Both halves. Everyone was looking crisp. Nice ecos.
Destruction.
Yeah, nice plans into the rounds. Everything was great from them.
It's
3
just
dots
such
as well.
a
3
nice
dots with the
look for
prime
Cloud9
2 months in the Slug
to
Club.
be able
Thank
to
you
do
so
this
much.
over and
Appreciate
over.
it. And